Hello, everybody. We're live. We're live with the best person, with somebody I truly admire and respect, with Dr. Darren Weissman, my wonderful friend from Hay House. We know each other for so many years, and we are working on the belief system. And we've been talking for a while about this COVID-19 and the fact that humanity goes through one of the major crises involving our health, and significant it is for us to understand that this is happening for a reason. And the reason is we cannot be okay without our health. How can we prevent? How can we get better in the middle of a crisis? And where is always the root of the problem? And how can we prevent diseases, especially under the circumstance of everybody trying to overcome COVID-19? And as we know, beyond the veil of a physical disease, there's always a trauma. There's always a psychological component. There is always something emotional, something mental that is within the reactive side of the brain. But Dr. Darren Weissman will tell you much more. You know so much about him. I've introduced him so many times. And Dr. Darren, welcome so much to this online event. And I appreciate you and love you so much. And you are my favorite person ever.
Oh, well, I love you so much, Dr. Carmen, and I am so grateful to be here with you today. It is such an honor to always talk with you and connect with your beautiful heart, your brilliant mind, and to share things with people so that they can go beyond what is in front of them and see what's beyond the veil, because
Exactly.
every one of us is born remarkable. Everyone is born with infinite value. Everyone is here to be celebrated, and yet every human being is shaped by different patterns that are handed down by our ancestors. There's these invisible, multi-generational past life patterns of decisions and thoughts and feelings, actions, inactions, reactions, choices that oftentimes, when coming from our subconscious, beyond the veil part of ourself, when these parts get triggered, they affect the health of our body. They affect how we understand something or someone, and they create these struggles. They create these dynamics of stress in our body, in our life. And I love talking with you because you create a platform for people to recognize that these senses are great, but there's more than our five senses that are available for us. And when we open up our hearts, when we open up this portal, we awaken within us an infinite potential for healing, for transforming stress, and for stepping into the next greatest version of ourselves.
So true. And for everybody listening, I can see so many of you are joining us. Feel free to ask questions, Dr. Darren. It's such an opportunity to have a doctor like Dr. Darren, a holistic doctor, somebody who understands the complexity of the human behavior, understand the complexity of the medical field, and can guide you through your problems and help you heal. Because I think at this point in time, Dr. Darren, everybody wants to heal, at least emotionally, because there's this general trauma that this COVID created, you know, and the collective mind of all of us, the fear that has been implemented. So how can we overcome? Where is going from here on into healing this major medical problem? And it does look, you know, by the way, that the cases of COVID are as bad now as they were a year ago. So it does look like we're not breaking through the way we expected. And is there another way? Is there another mental, emotional component that we can introduce to help people have hope? Because hope is significant right now. People are losing hope right now. And so you guys, please, like people are saying, stress is not good. Of course, it's not good. But if somebody can help you break through your stress and understand the underlying condition of stress and what stress can do to your physical body is Dr. Darren. So feel free to come up with your questions. I know you guys come from all over the world on this side. I see people from Germany, from different parts of Europe. So you guys just ask Dr. Darren. He also has a surprise for all of us and something that you can definitely benefit by following him and by, subscribing to one of his major events that's coming. And all of you to be on board to that event. And by the way, Doctor, tell us about your event, because that's the most significant thing that people should know right now.
Well, thank you so much. A couple things that I want to talk. I want to come back to the question about stress is no good. I want to answer that.
Sure.
I want to answer that, but I will definitely tell on this Saturday, at least this Saturday here in Chicago. I live in Chicago. I am giving a 90-minute free event. It's called the Lifeline Technique. 3 steps for unlocking the portal of your higher self. And it really enables us to go beyond the veil of our perceived reality of what's wrong, of what's bad, of what's causing us to experience stress. So I'm going to go into 3 really important portals that will help you to understand how to enhance a conscious body, how to enhance a conscious mind, and how to transform core limiting beliefs that affect our perception and therefore our ability to move through stress. So it's going to be a great thing. And I believe that the link for the free event that you must sign up for to participate is on this Facebook Live. So if you click on it, then you can participate. And that'll be amazing. So,
and I'm talking, I use the word amazing. What's amazing is the fact that this is a free event. We know in a world that is with inflation and, everybody wants their, budget, it's so significant to have an event where you can get so much, learn so many things from the most reputable doctor in the field, and you don't have to pay. You just can, satisfy your thirst for knowledge and get so much in those hours of listening to you.
There really will
please
be.
do this. You have the link. The link is there, you guys. All you need to do is click on the link. And that probably they have to subscribe, no?
Yeah, click on the link and then you'll be invited into this Saturday's event, and you'll get a Zoom link that will allow you to participate in it. And then obviously for those people that want to take their thirst and hunger for knowledge further, people will have an opportunity to do that as well. But this will be chock full of incredible information, and we're giving away some really incredible prizes. I'm giving away 3 signed books, and also I'm giving away for one person a 90-minute free session with me. That's worth $525. So I'm giving away a free session as well. So definitely click on the link. So,
oh, wow.
I know, that'll be great.
Opportunity, guys, to have that kind of an offer. So click on the link and guess you have this chance of winning this amazing session with Dr. Darren. I tell you, I had an amazing session with Dr. Darren in the past, and I will never forget Dr. Darren. I had a stomach problem. Oh my God, it was so horrible. And you were talking to me. That's all you did. And I don't know what miracle you performed on me, because it's like I'm some kind of a spiritual surgery. But my pain was gone after 20 minutes, something that no medication could have done. No hospitalization, but you did it, and I swear by this. This was remarkable. So I know what you can do. And I watched many times in many lives and radio shows that I did with you, how you transform people's perception, how you open them up to see where their problem, where is the problem coming from? Because that's what this is all about. Going beyond that veil, that surface, that wrong belief, that something actually is an illness coming from nowhere, when in fact it does come from the subconscious mind, from a trauma or something else. You pinpoint exactly, creating that healing force.
Yeah. And Dr. Carmen, I mean, when we start to understand that things just don't happen, that there's order in the universe, that there's patterns, that when we pay attention, we're capable of seeing that the symptoms of our body, headaches, digestive challenges, immune challenges, inflammation, repetitive traumas, like people that get in car accidents and they're not even the driver, again and again. Like there's these patterns that exist when we pay attention. There's something beyond the veil. And the challenge is that we, even making the statement, stress is bad. Stress is not bad. Stress is not bad. And you might be going, well, what are you talking about? How could you say stress is not bad? Well, let's look at it this way first. Where do we find the strongest trees in the world? Where do the most resilient, strong, deeply rooted, thickly barked, reaching high into the sky trees? Do you know, Dr. Carmen?
Where do we find what? I couldn't hear that.
The strongest trees in the world.
The strongest trees? Where, in Australia?
No, well, we find the strongest trees where the strongest storms are, where the strongest winds are, where the biggest weather changes are. And so when a storm hits and the wind blows, the tree secretes enzymes that cause the roots to grow deeper and the bark to grow thicker. Do you know who else has these enzymes that allow roots to grow deeper and bark to grow thicker?
The human body.
The human body. So stress
Absolutely.
is not bad. Stress
Absolutely.
is not wrong.
And some of the problems in the human body come from not producing those enzymes, actually.
Right. So understanding that stress is not your fight. It's learning how to stay present no matter what's going on. Now, that could be in the world that we're in right now where, we're facing a pandemic. It could be in a marriage or a family where there's conflict or there's a loss of a loved one or there's a change in a financial situation. These situations as human beings, what I like to call them is a portal. And what's a portal? It's a doorway.
A doorway.
It's a doorway out with the old, in with the new. It's the next best version of your health, of your wealth, of your romantic intimacy, of your connection with the divine, with your whole awakening in this evolving life that we're living. So stress for some people becomes post-traumatic stress disorder. For other people, it's like, bring it on. Hey, right?
Yeah.
Right? So stress is based upon perception. And in life, perception is tricky because we don't perceive the truth. We perceive what we believe. And when there's limiting beliefs, as my dear friend, Dr. Bruce Lipton wrote, The Biology of Belief, when we've got limiting beliefs that are buried in our subconscious mind, that affects our biological resilience.
Absolutely.
That affects our cellular capacity to communicate and network in our organs, our glands, our systems. And this is not only going on inside, my friends, but our perception that is ultimately limited or opened up by our belief systems can take you to your dream, can take you to your best life. And the key here is that most of our awareness is invisible, is subconscious. So behind me right there, that thing on the wall right there, that's called the Lifeline technique flowchart. Yes. And I downloaded that. I woke up to that almost 20 years ago it's a combination of everything I've ever learned. Chinese medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, chiropractic, chakras, 5-element theory, neurolinguistic programming, EMDR, color therapy, sound therapy. There's all these different aspects of biogeometry that are all intertwined in a step by step by step process that anyone can learn to reprogram and upgrade the limiting beliefs that are affecting our perception so that we can see and feel and hear the greatness that's within us. And that's the journey of going beyond the veil.
I also believe that the problem that humanity has in not being able to cope with what's happening right now also comes from limited beliefs. For centuries of limited beliefs. And that's, we got trapped. And that's the major lesson here, that you can never, if you can go on your beliefs, you cannot break through. So you are pointing to something so powerful, so relevant, so revolutionary, so transformative, that everybody should know about it. Put the link here for everybody, you guys that join
click
us.
on the link.
So many of you guys, a lot of people are on Facebook, a lot of people are on YouTube. You're watching us from every hundreds and hundreds of you, so many comments. You guys, look at the link. So the link is here.
Yeah, it's a Beyond the Veil link.
This is the link that you need in order to join Dr. And he is telling us extraordinary things. And I can see you guys amazing questions. And if Dr. Darren is willing at some point, we will take some of your questions.
Yeah.
So just to show you the kind of extraordinary experience you can have with Dr. Darren, because he will change those limited beliefs. He will make you see where your problem is coming in that reactive side of your brain, and how can we shift that, and how can we change your perception and consequently create a healing force within you. So and that's what this is all about. All need healing. Well, we need to know where to heal, when to heal, and how to heal. And then you have here somebody who can help you better than anybody. So Dr. Darren, so this event is when again?
It's on Saturday. It's at 10 a.m. Chicago time Central, and it'll be for 90 minutes. It's called, you just click on the Beyond the Veil link that's part of this Facebook post,
right,
and you'll get an invitation, and you'll be able to participate in. 3 people are going to get signed books. I've got 3 books that I've written. One that's called The Power of Infinite Love and Gratitude.
I love that book.
I love that book. One that's called Awakening to the Secret Code of Your Mind.
Genius book too.
And I love this book too. It's called The Heart of the Matter.
Heart of the Matter. I know that book.
So you'll get. So we're going to give away 3 books, but the biggest thing is one person is going to win a free 90-minute session. So
that is magic.
You and me are going to. I'm going to answer questions, and I'm going to guide some people through the process in a mini session. But one of the things that I'd like to say, and I appreciate people, click on the link, participate. You're going to love it. Share it with friends. You're going to love it. It's going to be chock full of so much good information that's life-changing. But one of the things that I'm so inspired about you, Dr. Carmen, is because you had a near-death experience. You went beyond the veil, and you came back with a gift. And your gift is you can see things, you can hear things, you connect with spirit on such a deep level. I
believe that everybody, Doctor,
everybody does.
Everybody having that near death, they have this ability,
Everybody does.
When you're closer to exiting the sensory level, and you transcend the world of the physics, and you go into the next dimension of life, the life of the soul, then you open up and you come back transformed.
You do. But
I was thinking about these people going in space. I was thinking about those expeditions in space. I thought of how they gonna come back. If they come back,
right.
Are they
they won't be
coming
on the
back
veil.
transformed? They're not the same people.
They're not the same people, but not everybody gets to leave
Like,
the
it's
planet
gonna
Earth.
be the same, or it's gonna become an alien.
Right. Not everybody gets to go on a spaceship, and not everybody dies and comes back. So because of that, in the Lifeline technique, I teach people how to use kinesiology. I teach people how to use the automatic, it's called muscle reflex testing.
That's fascinating to me. I
It's
need to learn
fancy.
that
It's so
from
good.
you, because you know me trying to learn, you know.
I love teaching people how to use muscle testing for themselves so that they can process their own emotions. And for those people that are practitioners, those people that are coaches, those people that are intuitives, those people that are mediums, those people that are already working with clients, this will take your work to a whole other level of understanding, application, and impact. So when I do mini sessions with you in just a little bit, I will be using muscle testing as a means to go beyond what we're perceiving so that we can get to the core limiting beliefs that live in our subconscious mind that are affecting the stress that's causing breakdown and turn the stress into breakthrough.
Right. That's exactly it. And it's just, it's such a powerful tool, talking about being transformative and changing people's lives. And there are so many people who struggle with the limitation of the day-to-day life, and they trapped and they stuck in not seeing anything beyond that moment. And when you say beyond the veil, you show them where is that limitation coming from, and how, you know, using these techniques that you talked about, and helping them how to apply them to themselves, they are, you know, free. You free them from that prison, the prison of the mind, the prison of the moment. And it is extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary. I feel like collectively humanity is in prison of mind right now.
Well,
I feel
what?
Like we
You
should
know
free
what?
humanity somehow.
I love giving people hope.
Right.
I love giving, it's called the Lifeline because a lifeline is something that you throw to people. You don't jump in. You got to throw it, and somebody's got to grab it. And if you grab it, then you can be pulled in. I love giving people hope because oftentimes what causes people to stay stuck, what causes people to struggle and suffer, is we start complaining, we start blaming, we start looking outside of ourselves rather than understanding the healing begins or ends within us. And even though we're not choosing to suffer, no one chooses to suffer, no one was born to suffer, yet we all have our struggles. I raise my hand. We all are healing from something. We all have relationships that are so painful for us. I understand.
Right.
I'm a dad. I'm a partner. I'm a son. I'm a brother. I run businesses. I understand the nature of stress. But because I have tools, because I have strategies of going beyond what my senses can perceive into a whole other level of divine connection, I'm capable of turning these negative and stressful experiences into real gifts. Strange wrapping paper, but real gifts. So no matter what you're going through in your life, if you really desire change, if you're open to looking at it differently, I'm going to share with you something that's different than you've heard before. And even though some of the things are going to sound similar, this process is like nothing else. And so I'm so honored to share with you what's beyond the veil for you so that you can support yourself and your loved ones to create deep healing change in your body and in your life.
Yeah, it's just so fascinating. I just want people to understand the power of the method in itself, you know, the way you do it with so much grace and with so much love and gratitude, like you say, because this is key of healing. These are the two elements that are instrumental in creating true healing in people, and that's what the world needs:
And
gratitude and love.
And what causes people to struggle? Fear. What keeps us stuck? Fear. What perpetuates disease?
Right.
Fear. What causes businesses to fail, relationships to fail? Fear.
Right.
So the one thing that heals everything is love. This hand posture means I love you. This means I love you in American Sign Language. This means I love you. My cousin, who is the first deaf chiropractor, to graduate from the Palmer College of Chiropractic, Rob Morgan,
Wow.
Dr. Rob Morgan.
Oh, man, how moving is that? How beautiful.
It's so moving. He went like this to me. He goes like this, and I don't speak sign language. And he goes like this, and I'm like, Rob, what is that? I felt it. I'm like, I felt this warmth. I felt this connection. I felt this depth of connection. And he goes, I love you. I love you. And I'm like, whoa. And I was doing muscle testing, Carmen. And I found a reflex that went weak that had to do with a part of his body, his liver. And the reflex was weak. And I went, I love you. And the reflex got strong. And the reason that that's significant is that what controls reflexes in our body, blinking of the eye, swallowing, breathing, all the different reflexes of the body, the heartbeat, that's all reflexive. What controls that is the nervous system.
Yeah.
And the nervous system controls everything.
Right.
And all I did was go, I love you. And the nervous system instantly got strong. And it was at that moment, that was in 1998. It was in that moment I knew, and we all know love's the answer. We know that love's the answer, but how do we apply love in a practical sense when we're stressed or struggling?
Right.
So this hand posture, combined with the words that Dr. Carmen was saying, infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude.
Love and gratitude.
This is a universal healing
Yes.
frequency. And I invite everyone, take your hand in the I love you posture, take your hand and put it over your heart and just say to yourself, infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
See how good you're going to feel.
Right?
Opening
love and gratitude.
Opening up your heart.
Right?
Opening
and as
up
you're just
your mind to all the possibilities, everything that has been closed, everything that made you feel stuck is liberation. You're not locked anymore. You're free. You want to
right.
be free, and that's the only way you get healed.
As you think about things that are causing you to be stressed, whether it be someone that you care about that's struggling, or whether it be a situation in your life that's causing you to feel scared or frustrated, right, or overwhelmed, hold your hand over your heart and simply say to yourself and feel the energy of it, infinite love and gratitude. As you think about it, infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite
and breathe
love and gratitude.
And just notice what happens as you do this. I'd love to see your comments in the Facebook page. Notice how it feels.
There's so many. They only see the comments on StreamYard, but there are probably 1,000 of comments on Facebook, which I don't actually see as I go through the phone. But I am convinced that there are so many comments. And you know what? I also want to understand the depth, the significance, how profound this message is for every one of you, each one of you. So take it, within your heart and absorb it, and keep it close to you, because Even write it on a wall. You know, when you wake up in
Yes.
the morning, that's the first thing. Make it your ritual of life. You know, you have so many rituals on a daily basis that you do, but make this be your ritual. You will live a different life. You'll be a different person. In a matter of days, your whole perception is going to shift. Your whole understanding of you and your relationship with your own universe is going to change as a result of this.
And it's not that you are not going to be triggered in your life. You're going to be triggered. It's not that you're not going to be stressed in your life. Things are going to stress you out. But when you get triggered, when the negative thoughts and the negative feelings and the negative people and the negative circumstances start to build up, the simplest part of the lifeline,
right,
infinite love, and the most powerful part. And sometimes because it's so simple, we think, oh, that can't do it. I'm telling you, it can. I had this woman who had acne on her face for decades, and she struggled with it, and she learned infinite love and gratitude from me. And so when she would take showers, she would go infinite love and gratitude, infinite love and gratitude. And over time, her skin completely transformed. It completely transformed. So the simplicity is this. However, for those of you that are geeky like me, I'm a geek of the subconscious mind. I love the mind. I love the mind-body, mind relationship. I love the patterns and understanding the quantum physics of things. For those of you that want to go deeper, if you click on the link, you will then join me for Saturday, where I'm going to go much deeper into this, the conscious mind portal, the conscious body portal, and the core limiting belief portal that really create deep transformation, where we can focus with muscle testing into the patterns that you're looking to create a shift with, so that you can optimize not only your health, but really step into your peak human potential. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is all about. And are you willing to take some questions?
Yeah, for sure. I'm
We were
honored,
talking
Dr.
about
Carmen.
stress,
Let's
and I
do
have some people, for instance, Mary, who says I had that problem, has anxiety, stress, panic attack, and has to live with this diazepam, and I don't think I should be. That she thinks her life will never be okay because of this dependency. And we know that those medications create addiction, and that's becoming a serious problem for her. And then Nancy, Ross, Valerie, and all of you guys, hold on, I'll be with you in a minute, see if Dr. Darren has time. Carolina, and all of you guys, have so many of you wanting questions from Dr. Darren. Amazing explanation, says Christina.
Thank you, Christina.
You guys are beautiful.
So wait a second. So Mary wrote, I have a problem. I have anxiety, stress, panic attacks, and I have to live just with diazepam. I don't think so. I will never be good in my life again. Mary, I'm going to ask you a question, and listen to what I'm saying. Would you ever choose to create it where you were stuck with panic attacks, where you were dependent upon medications, where you were caught in a cycle of anxiety? Mary, would you choose to create your life this way? What's the answer, Mary? Hell no. Hell no. You're not choosing this, Mary. You're not choosing this, but it's happening. And what that means and why that's significant is when you're aware, and I'm so glad you're aware of where you're at, and you're like, you want to know how to control the stress, but you don't know what you can do. The first place to start is when you're aware of something that you're not choosing. That's not action, that's reaction. And the reactive part of you is beyond the veil. The reactive part of you is your subconscious. And that's a very important thing. That means you have contact with what's beyond the veil. Now, most people, because what shows up as beyond the veil is painful, scary, stressful. That's how it shows up. It's how it shows up. I didn't make up the system. It's just how it shows up. However, as much as you're not choosing this, you have a choice in how you respond. You have a choice, Mary, in how you respond. And I invite you to take your hand with love and put it over your heart, because when it comes to your life, your heart always knows. And inside of your heart, there is confidence. There is greatness. There is love. What does your heart desire to feel, Mary? What does your heart desire to feel? Write that feeling down in the chat. What does your heart desire to feel? I want to know what your heart desires to feel, right? What does your heart desire to feel? Not your head. What does your heart desire to feel? And you need to breathe. You need to listen to your heart, because you've been so consumed with your head. What does your heart desire to feel? I would like to know what that is. I would like to know what that is.
She's answering.
Yeah, I see. So that I can control alone. Everything is in my head. I know, but what does your heart desire to feel, beautiful one? What does your heart desire to feel? Because right now you are being driven, and I've done muscle testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, throat chakra. So there's a part of you who has not been even able to feel and intuit and express yourself. And that's what's waking up right now. Mary, you're waking up to being able to create healthy boundaries and speak your truth. And this has to do with your fire, earth, metal, water. This has to do with your ability to flow. This has to do with your ability to flow like water. That means your influence your kidneys and your bladder. And there's been a pattern that began conception at 10, conception. This began when you were 7 years of age, Mary. So you're caught in a loop. You're caught in a loop from when you were 7. And at 7, you were in an emotionally reactive environment. In the Lifeline technique, the water element has 53 emotions. The emotions that showed up for the 7-year-old is imbalance in relationship with partner, dark pain, isolated, and blame. So when you were 7, you were in an emotionally reactive, stressful environment. And at 7, you didn't have the ability to choose love. You didn't have the ability to choose acceptance. You didn't have the ability to speak your truth, and your environment didn't either. But guess what, Mary? You do now.
Right.
And this panic and this anxiety is not happening to you. It's happening for you, because it's enabling you to wake up. It's enabling you to wake up your heart and listen to your heart. And right now, connect to God, connect to the divine in your heart. What is it that your heart desires to feel? Love, gratitude, compassion, acceptance, confidence, joy, peace, infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude to the 7-year-old inside of you, beautiful one. Infinite love and gratitude to awakening this reactive pattern of anxiety and fear and stress, so that you discover the next greatest version of yourself. And Mary, I invite you to go like this. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. Good job. That's been transformed. You've just shifted that pattern, Mary. Well done. Everyone that was just listening, take a deep healing breath. Let it go. Well done.
Well done.
Well done. Well done.
There's a lady asking, it's about the UN method. I don't know what that is. I tell you, I have to admit my ignorance.
The UN method, Cam UN, he's beautiful. It's different. It's different than that. It's beautiful. I love Dr. Cam. I love him. I know him. He's amazing, but it's a different system. This is the Lifeline. Yeah, this is the Lifeline technique, and it is a step-by-step process that guides people to transform the reactive patterns of the subconscious mind. And on Saturday at 10 a.m. Chicago time, if you click on the link that's on this Facebook post, you'll be invited to a 90-minute free event where I will be going into a deep dive of what's called the conscious mind portal, conscious body portal, and core limiting belief portal. Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
Yeah. So awesome. Oh, at Vivi, what an honor, sweetheart. You're such an angel. Right back at you. You're so sweet. What a sweetie pie you are. It's amazing. Thanks so much for the advice and the good energy. Wow. You're the best. Christina, you're the best. Trying to get my life better, and I'm focused on this. To treating my stress problems. They're portals, my love. I'm really happy with you guys. Please let me know if I'm on my way. You are on your way, Gabriella. You are. The fact that you're here right now means that spirit is guiding you. And if you're open to change and you desire change, click on the link of Beyond the Veil. Join me on Saturday. We're going to go deeper. And those people that really want to take this a step further, there's so much more that you can do so that we can be a part of the shift that's happening on this planet. There's an awakening that's happening. And I know it's a stressful time, but we're all in this together. And people like Dr. Carmen, who are such bright lights and so beautiful and showing up for all of us to have an opportunity to come together. I feel so grateful to be here with my dearest friend. I'm so grateful, Dr. Carmen, for your compassion, your kindness, and your giving, your gratitude. You're such an amazing, amazing person, such a beautiful friend.
Oh, I love you.
I love you. Yeah.
So people are happy with, they seem to, how should I say, to discover something, like something, this is not enough presented. This topic should be out there. I mean, you doctor, there it should be more out there, and I feel like not enough in where you should be in the public eye.
Well, you know what? Here's the beautiful thing: the people that are ready will hear it,
right?
And they will make decisions, and they'll join me. We already have over 1,400 people signed up for this Saturday. There's going to be so many people on this event. This is going to be a groundbreaking event this Saturday. And I'm so excited to be able to share this with people. Those people that really want to take a deep dive, they hear it, Dr. Carmen. They do.
Yeah.
And they share it with the people that they love. And that's the ripple effect that you're making, is that you're showing up so beautifully. Oh, Ellen, well, the Lifeline technique is such a powerful system. It has completely changed my life. I'm so grateful. I learned it for myself. Truly amazing. Thank you. You are a blessing, Ellen.
Is this somebody you've been working with?
I know Ellen because Ellen became a certified Lifeline practitioner. She's from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. She's learned it. She's an amazing woman. And she uses it in her life and makes such a big difference for people. Yeah. So Adriana wants to know, how can I heal myself after my mom passes away? What are your advices? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, part of the, everyone, infinite love and gratitude to your mom and that special relationship that you shared with your mother, Adriana. Infinite love and gratitude to you and your family in the incredible memories that you have of your precious mother. And when you learn how to process your emotions, when you learn how to be intentional, when you learn how to take action in the face of reaction, of fear,
right,
of loss, of trauma, when you learn this, it's kind of like, has anybody here ever been to Disney? Like, it's fun to go to Disney, but if you can get the fast pass at Disney, it's even more fun because then you can get on the rides right away, right? The Lifeline technique for you, Adriana, will be like a fast pass at Disney. It will enable you to move through, and it doesn't bypass it. It doesn't bypass your emotions. It allows you to process it rather than therapy. And I love therapy. I love it. My brother's the best therapist in the world. He specializes in trauma. He's incredible. But one 90-minute Lifeline session is like 20 years of therapy. It allows you to go, boom, reprogram that subconscious mind and transform that reactive stress-based pattern that's been affecting the health of your body and your relationships and how you're capable of seeing your future. Because do you know that you've got the brightest future, Adriana? You've got the brightest future, and that your mother is an angel and she's with you and you're on the right path and you're amazing. And I know that the emotions are heavy and I'm giving you a hug, but I'm telling you, those emotions that you feel aren't bad. And the thing that you can do right now is with love, give yourself permission to feel your emotions and go infinite love and gratitude. I miss my mom. I miss my dad. Infinite love and gratitude. But I really don't anymore because he's with me all the time. He's with me. He's looking through my eyes right now. He's hearing through my ears. I feel him embodied within me. And so I feel it. So, but you, I'm telling you, as you process your emotions, and if you click on the link, I'm gonna teach you so much more on Saturday on how to go much deeper into the process of losses and traumas and disease patterns and stressful relationships or behaviors like addiction or obsessive compulsive patterns. I'm going to teach you how to transform these problems into portals, into doorways where you get to be confident and calm and present and natural and authentically you. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude.
Adriana, you almost make me cry.
Baby.
Nancy, she said she's from Atlanta. On the link, can't wait for the class.
Oh, Nancy, you're a sweetie pie. I'm so excited to share it with you.
Christina,
I'm so
thank
excited.
you. So happy to hear that you're the best. Love you. Can't wait to watch.
Oh,
So, you see, people. Marilyn, I tell you, Marilyn is all day from Singapore.
I love Singapore.
She's been your fan. I know that because she's been going on the radio. Anytime you've been on the radio, Marilyn is present. She's from Singapore. I love you, Marilyn.
Marilyn, I love you too.
The class.
I've been to Singapore so many times and I've taught in Singapore so many times.
Really?
Yes, it's one of my favorite places in the entire world. I've got some of my best friends that live in Singapore,
Really?
Marilyn.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's so
God,
special.
that's amazing.
Yes.
Christina said, you are phenomenal. So happy to hear that from Martin. Wow, I realize it's because of you. You see how grateful people are.
And you know what? And you know, this is you. This is you, Dr. Carmen, because your heart, it is you. It is you. You are such a love.
Take credit for this.
You are such a love. You are so kind. You're so giving.
I haven't done anything.
You know what? And that's the beauty of it. It's just who you are. And you give other people permission to learn new things and to heal and grow. And I feel so grateful for you. You're so special to me.
Oh, I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful. Talking about gratitude. You know, I'm grateful to you for everything. I am so honored and blessed to have you as my friend. I will never thank you enough. Never, ever. Cornelia, she's from Canada. She just thanks you, because I know Cornelia at your class, because she's very, very crazy about your teaching, and she always tells me how great you are.
I love it.
And there's a lady who doesn't speak English, but she's from Israel. She said, hello, Israel, just to show you the variety of people.
Yofi, מה נשמע חברה שלי?
I was married to a Jewish guy, so I know Israel.
כן, מצוין. נכון.
So I know, I just want to tell you, this is for me.
So sweet.
I don't know where is this from, and I don't know where is this, but I tell you, yeah, it's from Israel. Okay, so
Yerushalayim.
yeah,
It's awesome. I've
But
got
I
family in
tell
Israel.
you,
I've got family that lives in Haifa, and one of my best friends, I studied with in Sri Lanka. He is a
right?
professor of acupuncture and homeopathy in Tel Aviv, and he's a certified Lifeline practitioner in Israel. His name is Dr. Roy Gonek. I've taught in Israel the Lifeline. It's so fun. It's so
Oh my
amazing
God,
there.
I love that part of the world. I really
Me
do with all
too.
my heart. And you know, that's Helen is saying the things that people should know. So you should know where to go. So people should yeah, she said the power is in us
Is
and how to respond to external triggers, life problem. It's true. It's all true. Love and blessing to all. People are so grateful, you know, so grateful.
It's important that we spread love and gratitude.
Yes.
There's so much negativity, there's so much fear,
Yeah,
and
and
it's
all I can
important
see.
to embrace that and to come together and be in supportive of each other. There's so much
I am
blame, there's so
so
much
impressed by
divide.
people saying, "Oh, thank you, you guys are beautiful." I absolutely agree with you. I mean, that's what all the messages are of love, agreement, gratitude. Talking about love and gratitude. That's what you created by your message. You created this response in people. You know.
Infinite love and gratitude.
Yeah, that's
It
exactly
doesn't
what we
have to be,
want.
it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't.
No.
Right? Life is what it is, and everyone must take responsibility
Mm-hmm.
from
Right.
for our own lives. We must realize that no one can do this journey, but you know what? You can have a dream team. So Dr. Carmen's on my dream team, right? You got to surround yourself with people that you value, that inspire you, but you got to realize that the healing comes from within. I don't heal anyone. I don't heal anyone. The power that creates us is the power that heals us. But we have access beyond the veil of our perception to tap into the divinity and the truth and the
Right.
remembrance of who we are so that we can evoke powerful healing change. And when we do this, my friends, when we do this, our presence, as Marianne Williamson said, automatically liberates others. People, instead of the virus and the fear going viral, love, let's let love go viral. Greet people with love, greet people with peace, greet people with gratitude. Look for love and gratitude in your life. If you lost your phone, you would look so hard for your phone. I want you to look for love and gratitude harder than you would look for your phone. I want you to look for love and gratitude in your mind. I want you to look for love and gratitude in your heart. I want you to look
Right.
for love and gratitude in the mirror. I want you to look for
Right.
love and gratitude with your family, with your neighbors, with people of different genders and races and religions. Look
Right.
for love. You'll find it everywhere. We're all remarkable. We're all born with infinite potential. And it's important that
True.
we celebrate ourselves
Right.
and our lives, to celebrate our lives fully.
Right.
Yeah. Hello, hello. Ayanaka. What a beautiful name. Aw, Bersiva. Love and gratitude. Beseder. Toda
Sarah.
rabah. Ahava va'arachava en sofit. So good. Hey, Marilyn, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom. Those words are very powerful for healing, and they are. And you know what's fun? I'll tell you. What's fun is when you learn muscle testing and you will learn it and you will master it. And then you've got instant communication with the invisible divine vibration that is waiting for you to connect. And then you can open doors and go step by step by step. You can learn how to set intentions and use imagination and discernment and transform all the negativity, all the doubt, all the judgment, so that you can live every day as a blessed day, every day as a prayer, every day in gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. So beautiful.
Vivi said, yes, that on this 11/11, you know, I can watch you, that you share this wonderful energy with us. Isn't this, I mean, she just captured that today is 11/11. It's true. In 11/11 is enlightenment.
Oh, I got tingles.
Yeah.
I got tingles on that one, Vivi.
Right.
That was a good one. Thank you. That was cool.
Yes.
That was cool. I did not even realize. So yeah, definitely click on the link. We'll see you on Saturday. I cannot wait. It's going to be fun. It's going to be healing. It's going to be transformative. And we're going to have some incredible gifts for people, some bonuses just for showing up. 3 signed books will be given away, and one person's going to win a full 90-minute Lifeline session with me. I charge $525 for a 90-minute session. So that's going to be a free gift for someone. I'm so excited. And for those of you that want to know more about the Lifeline technique, you'll have an opportunity to actually take it further if that's something that resonates with you.
One last question. Do you have any answer for somebody who's looking for fertility, has problem with fertility?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, first and foremost, there's many different factors, and I've helped over 50 couples that were told that they were infertile have healthy babies by utilizing the Lifeline technique in the process that I teach people. I've helped over 50 couples have healthy babies. I get calls on a yearly basis going, oh, you know, our daughter is here because of you. My best friend, David Schiffman, and his wife, Julie, I introduced them in college. We went to college together, and they weren't able to conceive. And we did this process, and that I'm like, go, the window's open, go to it. And their daughter is here. Yeah. So absolutely. There's so much that can be done for our health, our hormones, our immune system. Every single cell in the body is designed to heal, designed to regenerate. So when it's not, there's a lot of different factors that can be involved. And I always like to keep things simple, my friends. Like, make sure you're properly hydrated. Right. Make sure that you're eating food that is nourishing and healthy, right? Make sure that you're getting good sleep and that you're exercising your body.
Right.
Make sure that you're expressing your emotions and being yourself. These are acts of love. These basic things absolutely can transform your life alone. But when you're doing your best and you still find yourself stuck, that's where the Lifeline will really be a lifeline.
Yeah, absolutely. So for everybody, I want to put again all the information so you guys, you know, hold on, where is the all the information. I want you guys to know exactly when and what to do and get to the link again, you know, to make sure that you have all the information. So here is the information that you guys need.
Yep. Just click on the link. It's a Beyond the Veil, and get your spot so that you can participate in it. I'm so excited to share it with all of you. And I'm so grateful that you spent time with one of my best friends in the world, Dr. Carmen, and I always love being with you just whenever, but when we can make a difference with other people, that really lights me up.
Yes.
That makes me the happiest.
Me too. Dr. Darren, you my beautiful angel. I love you so much. I'm so grateful. Oh. And so everybody, November 13th is the day, you know what I mean, when you can be with Dr. Darren for such a long time. Not so much. This is a free event. What else do you want from life? This is a free event.
Right.
And we celebrate more. So don't forget, put it on your calendar and be with Dr. Darren This weekend is it is on Sunday or Saturday?
Saturday at 10
Saturday,
a.m.
sorry
Chicago
about that. So
time.
Saturday, that's November 13th.
Yeah, you'll get a link so that you can join the webinar, and
Exactly.
yeah, and it'll give you all the information for wherever you are in the world.
So a lot of people actually expressed it. Actually, they said, so many of you already said you are going to participate. You already, Janetta out there. You see, Vivi said, I'll be there. Everybody already, yes, so said, yeah, we'll be there. People, different parts of the world, I know that you will be there. So I'm excited. I will be there. So let's make it a big, big celebration.
It'll be a party
for humanity, for all of us, and let's learn something extraordinary. The Dr. Darren worked his entire life up with something that is so transformative, so powerful, and so amazing, and is so healing for all of us.
Thank you so much. I feel honored, and I just know that
says Chicago, from the most beautiful city.
It is a most beautiful city, just like Singapore. It's very special, and
right, exactly.
Change is possible. And if you're open to change, we can begin any day, any moment, maybe right now. Maybe now is the moment, is the inflection point where you're like, you know what? I'm ready to change. I'm done with this. I'm done with my body being unhealthy. I'm done with my relationships being a struggle and a stress. I'm done with the financial overwhelm. I'm done with all of the trauma that keeps me stuck in the past. I'm done with it, and I'm ready to learn from it all and grow and step on in with infinite love and gratitude. So thank you, Dr. Carmen, so much for this great opportunity.
Darren Weissman, my amazing friend, and I'm so grateful for joining me today. I'm so grateful for your work, for your beautiful books, for everything you've done for all of us, and for joining us today on such a day, 11/11.
11/11. Yes.
And we are all grateful. As you can see, we are blessed. We are blessed with your presence and your amazing work.
I'm the blessed one. I'm very lucky. I feel so lucky. I feel so grateful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I love you so much.
We love you. We love all of you.
Yes.
God bless you, Doctor.
God bless you. Thank you, everyone, so much for your time and your energy. I feel it.
Thank you.
Love and gratitude. Click on the link.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
Don't forget the link. You have it. Love you guys. Love you, Dr. Darren.
I love you.